Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pretty Grace. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing fine. You can see that we are going to do another thing entirely. This is the material we are working with. If you look at it, this is a lace. This is lace. It's called cord lace. So we are making a gown, a bubu gown. How to cut and sew rolled collar bubu gown. So it will have a collar, rolled collar, while the front will be high while the back will be low. So this is the material I'm working with. This is lovely, this is beautiful. So I'm working with a 3 yard. So we are going to use the full length, the main length, because of this hido that he have. So we are not going to cut them down. This will be at the down. So I'm going to fold it into 4. We are going to join it in the shoulder because of the length. So I will fold first of all, fold the front, and then I will fold the back. So I'm using the length. If the length is 60, I'm using it. If it's there is 62, I'm using it because of this down. I want this to be at the down. So what I'm going to do, I already folded into 2. This is front, this is the front side, this is the back side. Meanwhile, I folded into 2, but this is the wrong side, while this is the right side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm working with 8 inches. So this is 8 inches. So while from here, this will be for my sleeve. I hope you can see. So I'm using 11 inches for the sleeve. So the sleeve opening will be 11 inches for the sleeve opening. I hope you can see. So while from this down 11 inches top, so this will be my bust. This is my bust line. This 17.5 is the half length. So from here, I'm going to place the wideness of the neck. I'm using 3 inches. For the back and for the front, I'm still going to use the same 3 inches. So while for the back, I will use 7 inches. I hope you can see. Let me dress it to the camera because it's going to have cape. So the back, I use 7 inches, while for the front, I use 3 inches, 3 by 3. So I'm going to place the ruler to connect these lines together. You can see what I'm doing. So while from here will be for the back, so I'm going to connect it to this place like so. You can see what I'm doing. I'll connect it this way. So this will be for the back, this will be for the front. So this is for the front, 3 by 3. The neck width is 3 by 3. If you want the front to be higher, that it will be lower, that you can use 4 inches. So from here, I'm going to place the bigger part of the body, which is the hip divided into 4. Then I will add an extra 4 inches to it. So I'm going to place it here. I hope you can see. What I have here is 17 inches. Then I'm still going to place the 17 inches this way. Then I'm going to place the 17 inches down. If you want the down to be pencil, you can place 15 or 15.5 inches. So I just connected the line together. So from the shoulder, I come down by 17 inches. So I'm adding pocket to it. So I'm adding pocket, come down by 17 inches. So while from this 17 inches, come down by 7 inches. So from here to this place will be for the pocket. So if I'm cutting it, and I will cut it this way. So you know this will not be enough for the pocket. Then I will attach the material to it so that the pocket will be deep a little. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it out now. We already cut it. This is the neck for the front. So let me open it. So the neck will be high. So this is the neck for the front. So while the back will be V. So this is the neck for the back. I hope you can see. So the cape, if you want the V to be deeper than this, it depends. And if you want the V to be the front will be the V, the back will also be V. It also depend on you. So what I'm going to do, before we cut the cape, then I'm going to bring the front, the right side, matching the right side. So I'll first of all join the shoulder together with a 1/2 inch. before we are going to measure the cape, before we cut the cape. So I will join the shoulder with 1/2 inch, the two shoulder before we take the measurement for the cape, so that we know what to cut. So we already joined the two shoulder together. You'll be wondering what you are seeing inside, because the cloth is too light, so I need to put a lining inside. So if you want to sew the cloth different than what you are going to wear, you can sew it different. Because the cloth is too light, I just use the same measurement for the main cloth to cut the lining. Then I just add the lining for the neck. So the lining, the length of the lining that I had inside is 35. So what I'm going to do, this is the middle. This is the middle. So I'm going to measure what I have. So this is the back. I will measure what I have round. After measuring it, that is what I'm using to cut the cape, the collar. That is the collar. I will measure. So this is the back. So the measurement will start from here. You can start from here. This is the, you can start from here. Then I will measure it round. Whatever I have, I will use it to cut the collar. So this is what I'm using for the collar. So this is the paper. So when I measure the collar, I have measure it round. I have 28.5. So I'm going to measure 28.5. I'm not going to fold this, but if you are cutting it in the material, then we are going to fold the material. You fold the material into two. So for instance, that you divide that 28 into 28.5, we divide it into two. So you divide the 28 into 2, you give me 40.2, 40.25 if I'm not mistaken, after divide it into 2. So this is what will give me, like so. So while the wideness for the collar, I will be using, it depends on you, you can use 5, you can use 6, but I will be using 6 because it's going to be folded, because it's cape. I will be using 6. Then I will also measure the same 6 here. Then I'm going to use my ruler to connect these two lines together. You can see what I'm doing. I've done this before. I've done it. Let me also say, I just posted the video, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 or 3 days ago. So that this is the wideness for the collar. Then if I want to cut this collar, I'm going to fold it, fold the material bias. Make sure that the cloth that you are cutting will be folded into, you will fold it like bias. So this is the collar. Then you know that the back will be long. So how you want the bag, how you want it to be long. So I want it to be 5 inches. You can do more than that, 5 or 6 inches. So I want it to be 5.5. If it's too long, I can reduce it. So from here, will be the neckline. So while from here, I'm going to connect it this way. First of all, I will connect this line to this place like so that you not get confused. So I'm going to connect it this way, like so. So this will be the neckline, while this will be the back. So the back is going to be like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it out. Please, if you are transferring it in your material, make sure you fold your fabric like a bias, so that will be very easy for you. So this is how we are going to fold it like a bias. Make sure that you have this shape. You can see have this shape. So if it's not enough, you can reduce it so that it will be enough for you to cut the collar. So I already fold it on bias this way. I hope you can see. So I'm going to fold it again into two this way. You can see I will fold it this way again. Make sure that is enough. You will arrange it, because I already fold it into two. So this is into two. Then you are going to place that brown paper that we use, like so. You place it on top this way, like so. You can see what I'm doing. After placing it, then you just place it. You use it to cut it out. You can add the 1/2 inches for sewing allowance, because you are going to sew it. You just use it to cut it out. After cutting it, this is how it is. You can see that I had to it 1/2 inch. We should not forget that this will be at the center. Then I'm going to notch this place. We should notch it. sorry, I will not peel. Then I'm going to turn it like so. So if you want to add the interfacing, you can add interfacing. After that, then we are going to sew here so that we can turn it. We will sew here to this place, sew this place to this place, so that you can turn it to the right side. So we already sewed the two sides. You can see this is how it look like. When you fold it now, you will have it. So I'm going to bring the main cloth. Sorry. So this is the main cloth we are attaching it to. So this is the main cloth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread it. The thing is going to open. So after opening, this is how it's going to look like. So this is the neckline. Then I'm going to bring the collar. So this is the collar. If you look at it very well, I already notched. This is the middle of the cloth. So this is also the middle of the collar. So what I'm going to do, right side of the collar will be facing the wrong side of the body. I hope you can see. Make sure that this place is aligned, because we are not using bias or lining to turn the neckline, so that when we sew it, this is how it's going to look like. I hope you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin this round before I sew it. I will pin it round. First of all, make sure that this place is aligned. I'll pin it this way. I'll pin the other side round before I sew it. So we already fixed the collar. You can see this is how it's going to look like, because we fix it for the inside. So this is how it's going to look like. So this is the back. You can see this is how the collar is going to look like for the back. You see how beautiful and lovely it is. So this is going to cover it this way. You can see. So this is how it's going to look like. You see how lovely it is. If you want your neck to be deeper than this for the back, it depends on you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it to the right side. Then I'm shaping the two sides. So I'm going to leave the down open. If you don't want to leave the down open, you want it to be closed, it depends on you. But I will leave it open with 13 inches. So this is the hand. We already sewed the two sides. So what I'm going to do, I already notched it inside. Then I'm going to give it a good press so that it will balance. So this is the pockets. So this is the other side. Then this is the down. Like I said, this is how the down is going to look like. When we are cutting, I said that the down is going to look like this. So this is the side that I open, the slit. It's just a free gown. Then I'm going to use my needle to hem it. Then let me turn it to the right side, to the front, sorry. So this is the front, you can see. So this is how the collar is going to look like. You can see it's high neck collar. So this is the back. You see how lovely and beautiful it is. Please, in this moment, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I fold my hand. Kindly subscribe to Purity Grace TV. Please subscribe to that YouTube channel, Purity Grace TV. You can see that they're very beautiful. Please, if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and press the subscribe button. God bless you. My name is Purity Grace. Bye.